Okay, here we go. This is Matt Bradley-Tschirgi. Hey, this is Matt Bradley-Tschirgi. We're taking a look at Return to Monkey Island. Can do a quick 20-minute stream. See if I can get past Act 2. Part 2, I've only used the in-game hit thing once. So I'm pretty proud of that because I'm usually terrible at these games. But this seems like a more, let's say, a reasonable difficulty, at least with someone that hasn't played a new adventure game like this in a while, but love the old ones. So the game is on sale for $24.99 on Steam. I think really impressed with it so far. I would recommend, however, that you play the first two games at least before playing it. You know, the more the older games you will have played, the more you'll like the new one. But presumably this could work as a standalone. But there's a lot of references to the older ones that might be a little bit confusing. There is an in-game scrapbook to kind of catch you up on the basics, but there's some deep cuts in there. So I mean, like anything else, if you're familiar with an artist's work, you always get more out of seeing something new of theirs. So let's continue in Act Two, Part Two. Excuse me. And so just to catch you up real quick on what's happened, Guybrush here is through a disguise for reasons. He's described as like a ghost pirate zombie thing on LeChuck's ship, creatively called the ship. And LeChuck's trying to get to Monkey Island, but the cauldron got knocked over. But the new group of pirates, led by I think it's Captain, was it Morgan or Morgan, uh, something like that, on Monkey Island, or on Melee Island, the kind of new up and coming pirates are chasing him, and they too are trying to make the magic potion that gets you to Monkey Island in their cauldron. So we're going to try to steal it from their ship. So let's look at the to-do list. Steal LeChuck's Monkey Island map. Tell Iron Rose, who's kind of the second in command to LeChuck, about the great idea. So let's go here. And if you want to chat, feel free. This will be a short stream, but I'm happy to answer any questions. I'm a bit surprised they didn't use a modulator in Guybrush's voice in this ghost disguise. Maybe like a slight echo effect or something. And he's explaining his plan. They're all skeptical of his prowess, as they should be. That's clever. No one wants to help him, and they want to lock you up again. And this is a nice wide shot. You don't get those often in Monkey Island games, especially when you're choosing dialogue. That mixes things up nice. Ah, okay. Guybrush Threepwood is a stale glass of milk. That's pretty good. And they don't really care about the secret. They just want, money and do something else like on a normal gig. So they have a kind of a quorum. They're going to vote on whether they go to Monkey Island or not. It's the unanimous vote only. So it's one against. There's 6 against and 1 for. Hmm. The plot definitely does zig and zag when, because it made you think, oh, you're just going to mix everything up on here. Or like at the beginning, oh, you're going to get a crew from Melee Island. And then it flips it on its head. I mean, it's a lot of subversion going on. I mean, the music so far is mostly call outs to original things, but, they're sprightly arrangements, kind of more drunken sound, more of not drunken, that's not quite right, but like a nice lackadaisical sound to it with some rich instrumentation. that communicates the Monkey Island kind of feel. You know, it's an old adventure game, and the people playing this, and honestly, are probably older, or they were kids when they played this, maybe, and now they're playing it with their kids or their nephews or cousins or whatever. So it's a story about generations, a story about this game is tackling a lot of things, and I've heard there's already think pieces going up on the ending, so I need to finish this as soon as possible. So I'd love to do some videos about those articles. I haven't spoiled it for myself, but knowing how Ron Gilbert does an ending, it's usually shocking, has a lot going on, and will keep people talking. So let's keep going. So now the objective is to convince everyone, really? Okay. I was thinking about this too when I was getting some exercise before sitting here to do this quick little stream. With Monkey Island, you are, with this act, right? Or the part two, excuse me. You're on the ship, and you're dealing with having to come up with new puzzles and new scenarios in maybe, like 4 or 5 rooms total compared to Melee Island, which had maybe, let's say, 24 rooms, if you include, like, the mazes and stuff. So there's a lot going on. And it shows a real efficiency here on this ship because the puzzles on the ship in the Secret of Monkey Island, the first one, was just really, really kind of bare bones simple. And you could get through it like in, I don't know, like 10 minutes or something if you knew what to do. Let's ask about his vote. Oh.
I'll be your best friend. My best friend will always be the sea. I'll take your next shift. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were after my job.
Tricky.
No thanks.
Are you going to have to find items for it, or is it just dialogue stuff?
I'll get you transferred to the other yard arm. I've been there. I prefer this one.
The yard arm is what he's hanging from, I'm assuming.
What would you be interested in? Well, I've got all I need, but I'm bored. We used to have an entertainment budget, but this fancy new ship is crazy, so
You don't think about entertainment budgets on pirate ships.
I'm sure I can come up with something. Entertainment is my middle name.
So you have to win over all these pirates.
They don't last very long, though.
Ask about his entertainment preferences.
Much anything. I'm easy.
Historical novels?
I do enjoy reading.
Aha! I'll see what I can find.
So he likes books. There's probably books in the LeChuck's office. And maybe we can go in the kitchen this time? Or are we going to be tossed in the brig again? Uh-oh. That's shaking screen thing. Didn't shake that time, because he's not yelling. It's to meet you. That he should recognize him from the voice, though.
Mike, look, I'm just going to call you Swabby. It's not good for the chain of command if we get too friendly. Any questions? None? Good. I likes an unquestioning.
I've had managers like that before.
Get back to work before I use your.
One that used to say silence is consensus all the time.
Wait. Don't forget the keel hauling tomorrow at 4. I like to think of it as a team building exercise.
They got some corporate stuff going on, team building exercises. So I guess if there's a vote for what we want to do, we don't have to talk to
Claire?
LeChuck.
Can we talk about your vote on going to Monkey Island?
No.
Oh, come on. There must be something.
Claire looks a bit like the little girl in the prelude sequence
You can give me.
of this game.
Okay, fine. Earlier today, I lost my grandmother's whale knife. It was a gorgeous heirloom. I treasured it. And now it's gone.
Maybe you have to give up all your inventory.
And I'll vote for your stupid plan.
Great. Can you tell me where and when you last
Swabby.
So it seems like this might be a puzzle where you got to make up, you got to kind of do a substitution for what they want. What if I just give them the knife? Give her the knife.
Nice try, Swabby. That's not my knife.
Okay.
Whale knife.
Let's see what's in the galley. Are they going to toss me in again? Nope, we get to see the kitchen here. Looks a bit like the kitchen on Melee Island. That's a nice touch that you see it kind of go back and forth like you're on a ship. Putra, kind of a feminine form of putrid.
Please call me chef. Everybody does.
You do?
No, never. But they should.
All right, so did you know Gullet well? Or what's the vote, right?
Sway you on Monkey Island.
Save your breath. I'm unswayable. There's only one opinion I value, and that's Iron Rose's. She's the smartest one on the ship.
Second smartest.
Now that you mention it, I'm remembering that I said just last week that I'd always vote with Rose.
So if you get Rose, you get Putra.
This too. Whatever way Rose votes, that's how I'll vote. Thanks for reminding me.
Oh. I'll let you get back to cooking.
Yeah.
Sludge trivia card. Ooh. What else do we have?
It's hard to tell if those are for cooking or combat.
It's cute that you think there's a difference.
That's probably true when it goes pirate ship.
Can I ask about that pepper shaker?
It was demon pepper, made from demon peppers,
Demon pepper.
which are basically
Kind of like
the
ghost
hottest
peppers.
you can get. Do not, under any circumstances, put it on anything you intend to eat.
Sounds like a...
Spicy food.
Not like this. Burns on the way in, burns on the way out. In between, burns.
Oof.
Doesn't matter though. The shaker's empty.
I had a real fresh, zippy habanero once at a place that did these kind of fried fritters with habaneros, and yeah, that did burn in between and everything. So, not a pleasant experience. What about? Oh shit. Now let's talk about Gullet, right?
So, chef. Did you know Gullet well?
Sure. He and I were the only zombies in the crew until you came along.
Okay, so he's a zombie. I couldn't tell if Guybrush is a zombie or a ghost.
What was Gullet like?
Well, you'll have noticed he was a bit of a bully.
Not at all.
He didn't have much power or control in his life, and he was insecure about
I like how much dialogue is in this game. It's nice. Sometimes they make them kind of shorter, and part of
Don't say.
the jokes in here are just long form.
He wrote poetry. Nobody else knows that.
Ooh, okay. Maybe this is a puzzle.
He was always afraid someone would steal his ideas. Not that anyone would have. His poems were total garbage.
I mean, that is a sign of an amateur writer, is that you're constantly, and I used to be like this too, honestly. Maybe you're afraid people are going to steal your ideas. All your ideas are so perfect. And as you write more, and as you get more experienced and older, you realize the writing is pretty disposable. Not that the writing doesn't mean anything, but some of it's just coming in and putting in the pages, and you can, if something is bad, it'll be easier to like throw away a 5-page thing and just start the 5 pages over again. When I was younger, I remember having to do for like high school or college, a 5-page essay. Oh my God, a 10-page essay. I can't do this. And like now, I've written a few books that were like 200 pages or 100-something pages, something like that, and it wasn't really a big deal. So it's like anything else. It's a discipline. You need to, if you want to write, you need to keep doing it, right?
Anyway. I'll let you get back to cooking.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk to all the pirates, so at least we have that stuff set, have ideas for what the puzzles are, and go from there. Is someone in the hold? Maybe not. Nope. Ghost chicken splat. Go through the porthole. Maybe there's an item now on these little sections here. Because it was showing the rudder before. Maybe with the guy being thrown out, there's like the... Yeah, that's right. I bet in his body it'll have the...
have to say, I thought you were gone for good. I was feeling no small amount of pleasure about it, in fact.
It'll take more than a bath to get rid of old Gullet. Now pull me out of here before I hang you by your own intestines, Swabby.
I'm the only one who knows you're down here.
Right.
True. I know I'm down here, don't I?
I guess you've got me there. Nice talking to you, Gullet.
What do you mean, nice talking to you?
Oh, I don't mean it literally, of course. Just politely ending our conversation.
Wait, no, get me out of here for a penny.
Now he's trying to be a bit nicer. Got it.
Boom.
Baboon, that's a good monkey-related insult. You don't hear people call each other a baboon.
That's Flair Gory's grandmother's whale knife. It's a beauty.
You clown. That isn't gonna do any good. It wasn't even bothering me.
So maybe I gotta free him for someone else. I don't know, or maybe there's like a love interest or something. But I'll give the knife to the chef, or no, to the other
Home sweet home?
not the chef, the other female, not pewter, the female pirate. There's outside of the kitchen, a galley thingamajig. So we'll do this. We'll appreciate the antique knife.
Flair Gory's grandmother's whale knife. I found your knife.
My grandmother's knife. Thanks, Swabby.
And now you got
How you pulled that off.
one vote
Guess the deal's a deal. I'll vote for your stupid plan.
and 1 down, 5 to go. So why don't we go back up to ship, and this will be a good stopping point. I know these are kind of short, but maybe I'll do a longer one tonight or tomorrow morning, because I would love to beat the game sometime this weekend. Maybe we'll get up early and do a longer stream and power through it. But I'm really enjoying my time with it so far. Just feel some pressure to finish it with all the different spoiler things that are popping up. Such is the internet. So let's look here at the objectives for next time, right? So I need unanimous support. I need to get it from Apple Bob. Flambe is kind of the demon-looking guy. Putra is the chef. Putra would do it if Iron Rose would do it. Apple Bob wants a party. I don't know what Iron Rose wants. I don't know what Flambe wants. And where can I find items, right? So it's because there's not that many rooms on the ship. So we'll figure this out. But keep chipping away. I'm Matt Bradley-Tschirgi. If you liked what you saw, please follow my channel here on Twitch, or subscribe if you're watching it on YouTube. And I will do some more of this